Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. This video is going to be of help to you if you cannot decide whether or not to stay on and go to college and obviously try and get a career and then get a job, or whether to take the path that I chose, and that was to actually leave school and get a job and then do day release and then like obviously like evening school. I think what path you take depends on what sort of qualification you're obviously heading for. If you're heading for something like a degree, if you want to do like become a veterinary surgeon or something like that, these if you like lot more involved degrees, then I think really, in my opinion, the path to take would be to obviously do what a lot of people do, and that is to go to college, university full time. Um, I think if you're going to do that though, you need to be really sure that you're gonna do it and succeed. No one knows obviously when they start doing something whether they're gonna succeed, but you need to know that your heart's in it because otherwise you will be throwing money down the drain. Um, I think a much better way is to do what I've done. It might be a little bit harder. I still think I did it the hard way, and that was I left school and I got a job in a architectural's in an architect's office, and I became an architectural technician, which involves and obviously me helping with doing building drawings and planning applications and all the things that we have to do. But also, what I done was I had day release, so I had to go to college for one evening a week, sorry, for one day a week, and then one and sometimes two evenings. Now, this second way, the way I done it, obviously I was putting a lot more pressure on myself because looking back on it, I never had a lot of free time. I was either at work, going to and from work, because obviously I had an hour on the train getting there, hour on the train getting home, and then obviously I had college, getting to and from college, and then I had to obviously be at college, and then obviously I had to do all what I had to do when I was at college as well, and when I got home. I used to have loads of coursework I had to do as well. So, looking back on it, when I first left school, I was probably working 60 hours a week. Not obviously manual work, but you know, train on the train, going to and from, at work, at college, coursework. Reading books. Looking into things that my next coursework was going to be about. It was difficult, but the one benefit in doing it that way was that I had money. So I think, like a lot of things in life, your circumstances will greatly determine what choice you take. If you come from a wealthy background and you've got somebody that can finance you and help you, your family, or obviously now if you're clever enough and you get the right grades, you can get a student loan to help you with your obviously expenses. But I still think this is I don't think this is the right way to do it. Perhaps I really don't know. I didn't do it that way. I done, But the idea for me of doing like coming out of university and you're already in debt, to me is a hard one to swallow if you like. You're already in debt. I still think that, especially if you're not sure about what path you want to take, I wouldn't tie yourself into a full-time degree course and especially when you've got to start paying money for it. Um, Only the other day I was chatting to my wife and she was telling me about someone that she knew and they'd spent 2 years at university doing a history degree, and he dropped out halfway through the second year, and he's not, he's working in a shop now. You know what I mean? So he's wasted like nearly 2 years of his life, and all the money he could have been earning as well in that time. It's something you really need to, if you're sure, You know, if you're sure you leave school and you think, I want to become a whatever, and you know you can do that path and you can go and do that, then obviously that is the thing to do. But if you're, you know, this video is for you if you like, if you're a little bit unsure. You know, I mean, a lot of people when they leave school, their parents have a great influence on what they do. You know, especially if their dad is qualified person and they try and steer them down that path to doing something that, you know, you might not really want to do, but you're trying to keep everybody happy. You know, you really need to do what you want to do, really. And one thing I do know is that, especially if you're looking perhaps later on to start your own business, you're always going to do better if you enjoy doing something. You know, like I say to my daughter sometimes. She likes, she's very good with like making things, jewellery, and I say to her, she don't do it. I don't know why. I don't think she's got the business acumen that she needs. She's used to working for someone and getting paid at the end of the week, as opposed to doing her own thing. Sometimes to do that, you obviously need to have drive, but perhaps that's not for her. I really don't know. But back to this video, like I say, whether or not to stay on and do a degree and get a loan and basically get yourself in debt, or to leave school and get a job and jump in the deep end, if you like, go and start earning money, see what it feels like to start getting some money in your pocket, and then who knows, perhaps a year later, perhaps do a degree or do one of these courses where you know, you can do a lot of courses now, home study. Yeah, you know, you can actually do like open university courses and, you know, online courses. You know, you've got people giving information out on YouTube. And there's so many different platforms now that you can learn. You can learn the information that you need to get on in life. Um, One thing I've always thought of, just going off track a little bit, is that at schools, you know, quite often people, I know I did, when I left you know, I was working up London and I was doing my drawing and I was going to college and I was doing all what I was doing. But the whole time I was there, nobody, not one person even mentioned about the concept of perhaps further down the line starting your own business, becoming your own architectural practice, starting your own quantity surveying company. It's something that's not taught in schools today or at universities. Everyone seems to be guiding people towards getting a job, and the concept of becoming an entrepreneur, if you like, and people getting on and doing well by themselves seems to be out the window. It don't seem to be being mentioned. And I don't know whether that's a result of the people who have got the money. They just want loads of little worker bees doing the work. They don't want us starting our own business. They want us working for their businesses. Well, the good news is things are changing, yeah? If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know I don't really work for anybody. I work for people and I earn money from different people, but I'm not totally dependent on one person, because you know, that is dangerous. Whenever you're dependent on one person, that can be a dangerous position to be in. I'm going to end my video now, but suffice to say, really give it some thought as to whether or not, you know, the course you're going to be taking and the money you're going to be borrowing to do that course is really what you want to do. And in my opinion, if you're not sure, go and get a job first. Go and get a job. See what it feels like to have money in your pocket, and who knows, you might not. You might end up doing something where you ain't even got to go to university. If you're clever, you know, just you know, yeah, there's so many things you can do. I'm going to end the video there. I hope this helped you, and I hope it helps you to make a decision on whether or not you are going to leave school, borrow that money, and go and do like a degree, or whether you're going to do what I do and actually leave school. And literally, I started earning money from day dot, and it's a nice feeling when you get your first wage packet, it's a lovely feeling, especially when you're living at home, when you've got a mum and dad that look after you, and they don't take no money off you. I'm going to end it there. Please like, please subscribe, and please, if you can, give my video a thumbs up. I'm quite new to YouTube, so any help and assistance, subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, I really do genuinely appreciate it. And I do hope you watch another one of my videos. Thank you.